Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sam. I'm a professional hairstylist, and today I'm going to teach you how you can tone your hair and refresh your color at home. With everything that's going on, people aren't able to make it out to the salon, and I've been getting so many messages from you guys asking me how you can tone your hair at home. So I'm going to break it down for you and show you the easiest way to do it. It's totally foolproof, it's safe for your hair, it's not going to cause any damage, and it's super quick and easy. Now, if you clicked on this video, I imagine you probably have some idea of what toning means and what it means to tone hair. But just to kind of recap really quickly, when we're talking about tone, we're referring to the temperature of the particular hair color. So we have warm tones, neutral tones, and cool tones. You can have somebody who's blonde, right? And they can be a cool or an ashy blonde. They can be a neutral blonde, or they can be a really warm, like golden blonde. They're all blonde, but they're different tones of blonde. Same thing with brunettes. So when we're toning the hair, we're kind of just changing the temperature of that color. Typically when people are talking about toning their hair at home, it's because they want to remove brassy tones. Brassiness is basically any unwanted warm tones. So if you're blonde and your hair is starting to look really yellow, or if you're a brunette and it's looking like orange, or kind of red, that's the brassiness that we're referring to. So in order to cancel out that brassiness, to get the hair to a more neutral or cool tone state, you need to neutralize that warm color with its complementary color. So now let's talk about how exactly do you tone your hair, because there isn't just like one magic product. If you are a blonde and you have unwanted yellow tones, and then you have a brunette who has unwanted red tones, there isn't just one thing that you can throw on both those people's heads that's going to give them a cool tone blonde and a cool tone brunette. It doesn't work that way. They each need to use totally different colors to get them to the goal that they want. So let's look at a basic color wheel. Taking it back to elementary art class. You need to understand complementary colors when you're trying to determine what to use on your hair to get the desired tone that you want. So yellow and purple are complementary colors, which means that when mixed together, they neutralize each other or cancel each other out. So if you are a blonde and you have a lot of unwanted yellow tones in your hair, you're gonna wanna use something purple to neutralize that yellow. The complementary color of orange is blue, so same thing. If you have unwanted orange tones, you're gonna use something that has blue in it. Red and green are complementary colors. So if you have unwanted red tones, you're gonna wanna use something that is green to neutralize or cancel out the red. So that's just a little quick basic color theory. You have to understand that before we move on to the next step and actually get to the part of toning your hair. So what do you use and how do you actually do it on yourself at home? Because usually when you go into a salon to get your hair toned, the stylist is gonna use some type of hair color to tone your hair, but that can be really tricky. There's a lot of formulating that comes into play. It's way more complicated, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna end up with bad results, or you can potentially damage your hair. So when you're gonna be toning your hair at home, I suggest using a toning conditioner. And I have to give a shout out to Overtone, and thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. If you guys have ever reached out to me at all asking me how to refresh your color, I've probably told you to use Overtone. I've been recommending them for a while now. So I was very excited when they reached out to me. So Overtone is a color depositing conditioner, which means it's just like a regular conditioner that you already use, but it has color in it. So it's actually going to temporarily stain your hair. And they actually just came out with a toning line now, which is really exciting. So these toning conditioners are vegan and cruelty-free, and they're formulated with plant-based oils to nourish your hair and repair damage while toning it, which is really great. I know a lot of people are concerned about damaging their hair whenever they're looking to do something with their color, and with this you don't have to worry at all because it's just a conditioner. And if anything, it's actually gonna make your hair feel healthier and softer. So they have 4 different colors in this toning line. So they have the purple toning conditioner. We talked about how purple neutralizes yellow. So if you have blonde hair and you have unwanted yellow tones, you're gonna wanna use the purple one. They also have a blue one, which if you have orange or gold tones in your hair. So I would say if your hair is like a caramel kind of tone, like a light brown, you're gonna wanna use the blue toning conditioner. Then they have the green color, which like we said, neutralizes red tones. So if you're like a medium to dark brunette color, this is what you're gonna wanna use to get rid of any red tones. And then they also have a pink toning conditioner. So pink is gonna neutralize any green or turquoise colors in your hair. So maybe you have an old-fashioned color that's still kind of lingering in your hair and you wanna go back to a more neutral color. Or maybe you had blonde hair and you threw a dark brown color on it without filling it first, and over time as you wash it, it's starting to have like this weird green tint to it. this is what you're gonna wanna use to neutralize those green tones and make the hair look a little bit warmer and richer. You can apply them to wet hair after shampooing just like you would with a regular conditioner, or you can even apply them to dry hair. Applying it to dry hair is gonna get you the maximum results, and you can leave it on, they suggest 2 to 3 minutes, but I mean, it's conditioner, so you really can leave it on as long as you want, and the longer you leave it on for, the more it's gonna do to your hair. So I actually used the green toning conditioner on my hair this morning. So I have some highlights in my hair that are kind of like medium to light-ish brown, and as you can see in this before clip, my hair gets very, very red over time. So I used the green toning conditioner and I just applied it directly to my clean dry hair. I used a wide tooth comb to brush it through to make sure that it was evenly saturated, and then I left it on for 5 minutes and then rinsed it out, and now these are my results. So you can see it didn't necessarily change my color, it just removed all of that excess red and it just left my color a lot more neutral, which is what I like. And my hair feels so nice and soft, so conditioned. What's nice about the toning conditioners as opposed to a color depositing shampoo, like a purple shampoo, is that this isn't gonna dry out your hair. Some of those color depositing shampoos are very acidic, so if you use them too often, your hair is gonna start to feel really dry and brittle. This you can use every single time you wash your hair and it's not going to dry out your hair or do anything damaging at all whatsoever to it. So my suggestion would be do a test strand first in the back underneath just to make sure, but I would apply it all over to clean dry hair the first time, because the first time around your hair already has those brassy tones, right? So you really want to get the maximum amount of toning that first time, and then every time after that, to maintain the color and keep the brassy tones from coming back, just use it in the shower after shampooing your hair and just leave it on for like 2 to 3 minutes. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys found it helpful. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you guys liked this and you found it helpful, let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're also subscribed to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot of DIY type of content teaching you how to do your hair at home during this quarantine. So make sure you're subscribed if you're interested in that, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.